Today we're going to show you how to use a new delinquency visit form on your tablet. So this is the form. You can also use it on your phone. The principle is the same. So the form consists of 4 sections, okay? And each section has certain mandatory field. So to start filling the form, you have to click here and then the information about the client will come out. So first you have to enter NIC number. So please check the NIC number, double check it so it's correct. So when you enter NIC number, you can also enter contract code, or if you have it, of course, then client name, client address if you have it, and so on. The NIC number, you see a little red asterisk, means it's mandatory. Client's phone number is also mandatory. If you cannot find the client or he is not home, you will have to go and ask your neighbor, where is the client, what is his contact phone number. So the client phone number is mandatory. But if you don't have it and there is no way you can find it, you have to put all zeros. Also, we have emergency contact number here. Emergency contact number is in case you go to find the customer and you see his relative in the house or his spouse in the house. So you can write here, for example, some name, and then you can put the phone number of the spouse. Also, you can put the city and the branch name, but those fields are not mandatory. When you finish this part, you go for the next part. The next part is loan information. If you have time and you know, or there is some news, you can complete all that data. Again, clicking on the payment section will open the payment section. The payment section consists of pay today. The pay today is what the customer has paid today. If you talk to him and he agreed to pay, let's say 2,000, you put 2,000 in the payment. Payment made, yes. And paid at home, business place, workplace, or other, you have to select where did you meet with the client. If he didn't pay anything or you didn't meet the customer, you have to put 0. And of course, no payment is made. Also, there is a second mandatory section called promise to pay, number 1, on next visit day. For example, if you talk to the customer and he said, I cannot pay now, but I'll pay next week, there is a calendar section. So you pick up from here any date where he said, I'm going to pay next week. So let's say he said, I'm going to pay on Friday. So you pick up the Friday and then you ask him how much you're going to pay. And he say, I'm going to pay you 5,000. And how are you going to pay? I'll pay you, I'll pay in the branch, bank, Cargills, and so on. There is a selection. Let's say he said, I'll pay directly to field officer. Also, try to get the promises number 2, promises number 3. For example, you can ask him, can you pay every week? He will say, yes, I'll pay 5,000 every week. So you can add another section for each week. Then there is a section of sign. Ask the customer to sign here. He can sign with his finger. So let's see, I'll try to sign. Okay. So when you complete this part, you go to the next part. This is the FDO section when you have to select your name. Let's say is Leishan Isuru in our case. And then you have to make assessment of the client type. What is he able and willing to pay, unable and willing, able and unwilling, and unable and unwilling. This is your observation part. So let's say he is unable and willing. So you select unable and willing. If you have any remarks, you can put here. For example, talked to spouse, or maybe talk to relative. If you couldn't obtain any agreement or any payment, or you couldn't locate customer, or you couldn't locate any form, you have to put here a results of your work. If you're unable to find the client, you put unable to find the client. We consider this a failure. So we hope that you're going to be able to do it, to find the customer, to get the agreement for the payment, and to get agreements for the future payments. If you did that, you select no assistance is required, done job. There are also other options for you. If you need BM to visit the client, RM to visit, or there is a legal action, mediation, and so on, select the subsequent related selection. So let's say he did this job and that's it. There are two options, on save form for future and send now. If you save it, it will provide you, the system will provide you with a special link, so you have to copy and paste the link somewhere in your table, in your tablet, and then you can use it later. If you send the form now, this is a thank you page will come out, and here you can see the link to your result. If you click on the link, the result will come out on the entry which you made. So you see it's a Galigamova branch. This is our entry, and it's all saying where this entry was made. Okay. So here in the form, you can only review the form, you can't change it, but your results will be stored here. So I hope this is helpful for you, and good luck to all of you with the new forms of delinquency management. Thank you very much.